You know, the main reason that I dislike Pokemon is that it's just doing the exact same bloody thing over and over again, and changing the effort value of Clefairy's left nipple does not count as innovation. So it's when games like Ranger and Mystery Dungeon come out that I finally think we might have departed from the dull as shit mainstream of open quotes creativity and moved on to pastures new. Then Nintendo announce Alpha Particle and Amiga 3, and I say, well, never fucking mind then, and hang my head as the last good Pokemon game is lost to the molesting fingers of 3D. However, a segue is meant to relate back to the main thread, and this one is no exception, as the subject of this video is one of my favourite deviations from the FF norm, namely FF Tactics, and more specifically its War of the Lions remake, since I was only one when the original was first released and therefore ill-disposed to play video games. Tactics is an interesting beast, taking a turn-based strategy and simplifying it to a degree that even a child could understand, and yet maintaining the challenge and interest of the system, though I will say that the difficulty curve looks more like a graphic designer's bad trip. To this pot it adds a rich and interesting lore and a plot that isn't solely about saving crystals, which is nice. In fact, the plot is particularly worthy of note, since I don't know of another Final Fantasy that so effectively creates a political dispute, with the story driven in equal parts by a desperate struggle to take the throne and a mad desire for magical power, not unlike my weekends. A plot summary would take far too long to be interesting, but safe to say that it takes the suitable number of twists and turns, making and breaking alliances and friendships, and always ensuring that the central intrigue is within sight, making sure that we don't forget the reason that we're doing all this, the largest problem facing both Bethesda RPGs and the English educational system. Take all this, feed it through a nice graphical style and some frankly beautiful hand-drawn style cutscenes and a framing device that I haven't come across in any other game, and you get a fairly winning combination if my opinion is anything to go by. Unfortunately though, it's not all sunshine and roses. Some of the remake's additional content gets a bit smarmy. Some things you should put on a greetings card. A line of kisses is something that should. A letter about what you've been doing for the year and why it's so interesting is not. By the same token, super dungeons are the perfect things to put in a remake. Characters from Final Fantasy VII are not the right thing to put in a remake. It'd be like putting Michael Phelps into a seafood risotto just because he spends a lot of time in the water.